So this program, the Parent Leadership System, is a 5-step system, and it includes 5 modules, and you'll be able to go through each module each week. So it's pretty simple to do. All you need to do is invest around 3 to 4 hours, depending upon your own speed, into each module each week, and you should be able to finish this within 5 weeks. So today we're going to talk about the first module, and this has to do with the I. So we call this the I Care system, and each module goes through each part of it. The first one is the I, and this has to do with intention, right? So we want to clarify what our intention is, and by doing this, once we are clear on our intention, then we can tap into our intuition, and that's the ultimate key with this system. Is we want to make the skills and the knowledge that you will learn in this training to be so deeply embedded that it's intuitive for you. So you don't always have to think about the different ways to respond to a variety of situations. You'll be able to tap your intuition and figure out the best response from there. Because let's face the truth. The truth is that every child and every parent and every family, their situations are very unique, and all the circumstances around the situations are very complex. So it's impossible to have a one-size-fits-all solution for all these different situations. But with this 5-step system, with the I Care system, you'll be able to have a framework to be able to respond to any situation and respond quickly without having to analyze all the details too much, and use your intuition to be able to respond effectively and quickly. And this also is part of activating your instinct. And I believe the human intuition and the human instinct are some of the most important natural resources that we have. These are within us. And unfortunately, through our social conditioning, we often lose touch with our intuition and our instinct. And we start to rely too heavily on our more analytical thought, our rational and logical thought, which has many great benefits as well, but it's not as powerful as our intuition and our instinct. So the main lesson in this first module is to understand that without having clear and deliberate intentions, we will default to patterns of behavior that we learned in our own childhood. Okay, so when we're responding to children or responding to any type of person where the circumstance might be challenging, there might be emotions that are strong, the child might be acting out or misbehaving. And if we don't have a clear intention of where we want to take the child, how we want to respond so that the child's behavior shifts into a very deliberate fashion, then we will end up defaulting to our own default patterns of behavior. And these patterns of behavior, of responding to circumstance, of responding to emotions or people or relationships or stress, these we learn deep early in our own childhood. So clarifying your intentions, becoming clear on your own intention, is the first step to unlocking the power of your intuition and your instincts. So Wayne Dyer, a famous author, said that our intention creates our reality. And that's entirely true. So we're going to look at how this actually works. Let's see how powerful your intentions are. Your intentions are really the foundation of what I call the process of manifestation, or the process of creating your own reality, whether that's in any aspect of your life, whether it's in your home, your family life, your career, your community, everything. How you create is really based upon this process, and we'll go through it step by step. Intentions. Your intention in any given circumstance is the foundation for your thoughts, okay? So if you intend to be more patient with the children that you're involved with, then when they start to misbehave or when they test your patience, your underlying intention is going to cause you to think, okay, remember, I need to be more patient, right? And you have to you'll start to think, how can I be more patient? How can I respond in more patient ways? Or if, for example, we can take an entirely different example in your career. If you have the intention to move up or to get a new position in your career, then your thoughts are going to be based upon that. You're going to be thinking about how you can grow your career in the direction that you intend to. Now, after your thoughts, whatever thoughts you have, those are going to create your emotions, right? So your emotions react to your thoughts, which react to your intention. Okay, so let's look at this for an example. If, for example, you were hurt one time in a relationship, and then you have the intention to protect yourself so you don't get hurt again, then you might find yourself in a relationship and your intention is not to be hurt. That's your primary intention. So then your thoughts will be revolved around self-protection, and therefore your emotions will respond in the same way. Okay? Then you will find yourself acting in response to those emotions. Okay? This is the clear process of manifestation, in that your actions are fueled by your emotions, and your emotions are fueled by your thoughts, and your thoughts are fueled by your intentions. And so your actions therefore create your results in the life that you have. Okay? So the results you have are based upon the actions that you take, right? It's a very simple formula. And those actions are based upon the emotions you have and the thoughts and your intention. And then the results that you have in your life, those, how you see the world responding to your actions, that will give you the results. And those will reinforce your beliefs, okay? Your beliefs about reality, your view of the world, your beliefs about relationships, your beliefs about children, or basically anything, okay? And then your beliefs reinforce your intentions, okay? So this is the process of manifestation or creation. This shows you how powerful your intentions truly are, okay? So let's look at the results of what I call unconscious intentions. That means not being clear on your intentions, okay? So you have unconscious intentions. You're not exactly clear what your intentions are, and therefore it will cause what I call default thoughts, okay? Your thoughts are just reactions to your unconscious intentions, and this will give you what I call reactive emotions, okay? So you find yourself reacting emotionally to your default thought patterns, which are based upon your unconscious intentions. And this causes you to react, to act, but it's just a reaction. And that will give you the same results that you've always had so far in your life. So if you look at any relationship or any circumstance in your life or any pattern in your life, whether it has to do with your family, your community, your career, or even your health, okay, the results are based upon this process. If you want to have different results, then you have to shift this whole process, okay? And we'll look at that. Let's look at the results of having clear intentions, to clearly know what your intention is, okay? So if you have the clear intention to get into better shape or to eat more healthy, then you're going to have deliberate thoughts about what type of foods to eat or how to structure your schedule to fit in some extra time to exercise, okay? Then you're going to reflect on your emotions. So when you don't feel like exercising, or you feel that you just want to have some comfort food, which is unhealthy, you'll have a chance to reflect on those because your deliberate thoughts are based upon your intentions to live more healthy, okay? So then you'll have a chance to reflect on your thoughts. And then your action can be more what I call responsive, okay? Rather than reaction, just doing the same old action, you can have responsive action, which is new action. And that will give you the intended result, okay? And therefore, we have the two differences here. We have the unconscious intentions or the clear intentions, and these will create different results, okay? So the same thing goes when we're dealing with children who might be misbehaving, okay? If we are clear in our intention to help them through this misbehavior, to help them reconnect to you and to themselves and to the children around them and to the environment around them, then we can have deliberate thoughts. When they start to misbehave, we can start to ask ourselves, okay, how can I assist this child to overcome the problem that they're experiencing right now? And then you can reflect on your emotions. You might feel yourself getting impatient because the child might be doing something that's upsetting, okay? But you'll have a chance to reflect on your emotions rather than just react to them, okay? And then you can take responsive action, not based upon your initial reactive emotions, but on more the calm emotions of trying to do something different. Then you can respond differently and you can move towards the intended results. Okay, this is why intentions is the first step in this 5-step system. We must be clear on our intentions. If we look at it honestly, our intent is the most powerful force in the entire universe. It is the basis of everything that we can create in our lives. If you look at where you are now, what career path you've chosen now, the accomplishments that you've achieved in your life, they're all based upon having an intention to do so. First, you had the intent. Then you had the thoughts of how. Then your emotion carried you through to create the action to be able to manifest and get the result that you desired, right? This is the simple process to manifesting anything. This is the way to create change for children, for parents, and for families. So we need to activate our intuition, our instinct with this clear intention, right? Because if we have our strong intention, a clear intention, we can use our intuition when using our thoughts, and we can use our instincts to help us give the juice, give the power behind our actions. So the second leadership lesson that we're going to talk about today is around this clear and unclear intentions. It's important to realize that frustrated parents, the ones who really don't know how to respond or how to react with their children, and they're just frustrated, they're usually operating from unconscious or unclear intentions, right? They just want their kids to behave better, but they don't have the clear intention about what they can do, how they can help their child do it better. Okay, they might just have the intention that they want the child to just listen to them, right? But they don't know the whole process, how to do that. They don't understand the deeper intention that they need to be more patient, and they need to take more time to figure out how to manifest that intention. Okay, so parent leaders that like you're acting in ways that support your greatest expression of your grandest intention. Just take a moment to consider what this means, right? What is your grandest intention, your greatest intention for acting, for why you're taking this program, why you're taking this training, why you're involved with children or with parents? Maybe you're just a parent yourself and you want to help your own child. Maybe you work with kids or you work with other parents and you want to help them help their children so that the children can grow up to be more responsible, more connected, more intelligent, more aware adults. And through that awareness, through that connection with themselves and the world around them, they can make better decisions to make the world a more harmonious and more peaceful place, right? With less war, less destruction, less abuse of our natural resources, right? All these things are possible to change in the future. And it starts with our youngest generation, right? Maybe that's your intention, right? So if that's your grandest intention, what is the greatest expression of your grandest intention? And you see, that's how this works. Once you get clear on your intention, then you will act in ways that support that greatest expression of your deepest and grandest intention. So this is where your assignment for this module starts. right? We're going to dig into your conscious and unconscious intentions, which are currently ruling your thoughts, your emotions, your actions, and also the results that you're seeing in your life, right? The first step, the first assignment for module number 1 is to clarify your intentions, right? So we're going to go deep. We're going to get to the base of what is the foundation of your intentions. That is your beliefs, right? Because underneath your intentions are your beliefs. If a parent tells their child that they're never going to succeed in life, that the best they'll ever do is to get a job at McDonald's or the gas station. Now, the child might believe that. If they believe that, then their intention won't be to shoot any higher than that belief. They're not going to try for anything better than a job at the gas station or at McDonald's. But the child might also reject that from the parent, and they might believe differently, right? And that's often the case with children who become rebellious against their parents, is they choose something different, right? Some parents, sometimes we have families, and for generations, the parents have been in the medical field. They've been doctors. And then they tell the child from the get-go, they're going to be a doctor. And the child might believe that. Therefore, they're going to intend their way to become a medical student and become a doctor. Or the child, again, might rebel and say, I don't want to be a doctor. That's not the way, that's not the life I want. I don't believe that's what I'm here to do, right? And if they don't have that belief, their intention is going to be different. So we're going to dig into your beliefs in this first module. So we clarify your intention. And there's 3 parts that we're going to go through. We're going to go through the foundation, which means your childhood, right? The foundation of your worldview, which happened in your own upbringing from your own parents, right? There's going to be, your assignment includes questions for you to explore this. Then we're going to talk about the future, right? So your children's childhood, right? So we're going to talk about how your own children are experiencing their childhood right now. And now, if you don't have children, if you work with children or work with parents, but you don't have your own, then look at that. Look at what it is you want for these children that you're working with, their own childhood that they're experiencing now. And this is the future, because their childhood now, the beliefs that you're helping to embed in the minds and hearts of the children that you're currently working with, those beliefs are going to pave the way for the future for those children. And those children are going to become the leaders of tomorrow. And therefore, the future belongs to them, right? That's how we can make a really positive and powerful difference for the future of our entire world through helping our own children, right? And this is what this program is going to do. And by being a leader, you're going to show them the way, because a leader is nothing more than a guide, right? Nothing more than a model, nothing more than someone to inspire and to encourage people, right? To find their own power, to find their own path. And the third step, the third part that we're going to explore is the now, right? The present moment. And this is about your declaration of intention, right? This is writing it down, becoming very clear on what your intention is. So that's what we're going to go through in your assignment for the first module, is these 3 parts. Now, this is what I call an emotional empowerment opportunity. Okay, that means that it's an opportunity to empower yourself emotionally. So during these assignments, if you're going through them, you may have the opportunity to heal some old emotional wounds, or to gain new insight on your own upbringing, emotions that might arise for you during these exercises, right? So if the emotions come up for you during any of these exercises, whether it's the first module or the following modules, that's good, okay? Because the emotions are like, they're like road signs, okay? They're pointing towards something, right? They're guiding you to your own power, right? Your own personal power is stored up in your emotions, especially emotions about past events. If you think back to past events, your own childhood or relationships from the past, and emotions still come up for that, those emotions mean that you still have your personal power locked in the past, locked in those memories, locked in those emotions. So this is an opportunity to heal those emotional wounds and to free that power that's locked in the past and to let that power flow through you, to course through you, to enliven you, to bring more vibrancy and more aliveness into your body, into your mind, into your spirit, into your heart, right? To bring you more alive, to empower you. So it's good. Use these opportunities to empower yourself emotionally. If you feel any discomfort, right, whether you call it emotions or just discomfort as you're going through any of these modules, if you're going through the questions in the first modules or some of the exercises in the next modules during your assignments, if you feel any discomfort, even just a little bit of discomfort, you know, you don't feel quite right, or you feel irritated, or something's not quite right, or if you feel really clear emotion like frustration or anger or sadness or fear, okay, that's your opportunity to experience those emotions and those discomforts to the fullest. And that's how you do it. This is a very powerful healing technique I'm sharing with you right in this moment, is that if you have discomfort emotions, don't deny them, don't avoid them, don't try to run from them or escape them, don't try to distract yourself from them. What you want to do is do the opposite. You want to go deeper into those feelings, into that discomfort, into those emotions, breathe into them, expand them, feel those emotions, feel that discomfort growing so that it expands your whole awareness, your whole being is flooded by that discomfort. Continue to breathe through that. As you do that, what you're doing is you're actually healing those old wounds. You're releasing the power that is stored into the past, those past experiences. You're releasing that to allow it to flow through you. You're freeing yourself from the past. You're erasing the personal history that's keeping you from being fully present, from expanding and sharing your full potential. So this is how you do it. This is how you can use these opportunities to empower yourself, is through that exact technique of expanding those feelings, breathing into them, and not running from them, not denying from them, not escaping them, right? So enjoy this wonderful experience of going through this first module and the next modules. And if any of these opportunities for emotional empowerment come up, then just enjoy it. Feel, breathe, expand the feeling fully, and enjoy this wonderful experience that we call life, because this is it. This is the present moment, and this is life for you. It doesn't get any better than right now here in the present moment. If you can be fully present, fully empowered, that's where you're going to create change and influence and opportunities and openness for the children or the parents that you're working with.